And so I asked him about what the checks and balances were, and I was going to report no business, but he's sitting right there.
You want me to give you?
But I'd like to support. You guys want to spare him a minute to explain how the testing went?
That's fine with me.
So there's 3 checks and balances for the clay fill. I've mentioned this before, and I'll just drop more knowledge on you about it. So the geotechnical report was done at the beginning of the project at the Laguna Woods site, and it was sent to the village engineer, Brett Westcott. It was also posted on the Homer Township webpage. It goes into great detail on the quality of the dirt over there and how much is clay. Great detail. That's the first check and balance. I wouldn't be going to a contractor that's borrowing crap fill from a site that I don't know anything about. The second check and balance is field testing that's done on the loads that are brought over to Trantina Farm. There's 2 tests that we've been doing. There's a hand compaction test and a mason jar test that cross-references the soil classification system to make sure clay is delivered to the site, and they don't pull a bait and switch where they bring in crap fill from some other project. The third check and balance is done after the project is completed and the clay has been placed, and borings will be taken and a geotechnical investigation will be done after it's placed. So there's 3 checks and balances with the clay fill. So many people go on Facebook and the village square and call me on the phone, say I'm full of crap, all the stuff that's out there is not clay. I hear it from people in public comment, I hear it from people all the time. And that's why Mr. Balich posted that in the patch. And what I'm trying to say is checks and balances have been made to ensure that it's clay and there's paperwork behind it, and that's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Jennifer, does that conclude your report?
Almost. So just to end on that, he did send, or not even, we have their geotechnical investigators send us their report. So we did receive the soil report, which did go to, I think it's dated 30th of June. And so what was explained, if anything is ever done on Trantina Farm in the future, there will be a 3rd test. So there's already been 2 at the beginning before it left the Bauer site. Then when it also arrived at Trantina Farm, and that all gives everything a clear. And so there'll be another 3rd geotechnical investigation test done if and when anything is built at Trantina.
Okay. The geotechnical report. The geotechnical report just basically says that so much clay, so much asphalt, so much gravel or whatever. It's not saying aggregate. Thank you. It doesn't say if there's contaminants or anything else.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Excuse me, I'm not looking to have this time as a debate.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just answering the question.
I'm sorry. I was going to bring this up in old business because she brought up in old business at the last meeting, so that was why I inquired.
We can touch more about it in old business because I'm sure there's some further questions. Mr. Porfilio, if you could stay till then.
Sure.
Thank you. Does that conclude your report, Trustee Hensley? Village Clerk?